My name is Lakan, and I'm the Communications Manager at Schoolhouse Connection.
Hi, I'm Jillian, and I'm the Higher Education Program Manager at Schoolhouse Connection.
The COVID-19 pandemic closed campuses in mid-March. The fall 2020 school year is fast approaching, and campuses are struggling to decide whether to resume in-person classes, go completely remote, or do some kind of combination of the two. Whatever it is, students will need to make a decision on how they want to resume their education. Students experiencing homelessness are especially affected, and Jillian is here to provide some identification and outreach tips for higher education professionals.
Thanks, Lakan. So the best way to support these students is to reach out to them. In order to do that, we need to identify these students. So first, start by looking to see if your campus has a higher education homeless liaison who can help identify these students. But if your campus is going remote, a really great way is to tap into your faculty and train them on the distinct needs of students experiencing homelessness so you can identify them and connect them with resources. Another great strategy is to use financial aid offices. They are able to identify students experiencing homelessness to see if they've checked that box on the FAFSA. You can also incorporate a question about a student's housing status during the application process or an intake survey with a case manager. Another example is to use a survey for students asking what they need to be successful for the upcoming year. We have other great tips and identification practices listed on this link.
Can you give us an example of what a higher education institution is doing this fall?
Yep, so many colleges have already done this. They've created a dedicated COVID-19 webpage that includes campus reopening plans, safety precautions, housing options, really just a one-stop shop where students can get all the information they need. We also know that sometimes students don't check their email or read them as thoroughly, especially now during the summer. So using a texting application or an application like Chatbox is a really great way to communicate with these students and make it a little bit more personal, as well as sharing information.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of that, being more attentive to my phone instead of my email. So what else are colleges doing?
So some colleges are actually sending health kits to students that have the reusable masks, hand sanitizer, thermometers, all those good stuff. And it's important to note that students experiencing homelessness, they might not be residing in the address that's on campus records. So ask the students where they should be sending these materials and leave a few aside for move-in. Colleges might also be sending COVID-19 tests. And if the students can't receive them during the summer, have students get tested during move-in and allow them to quarantine on campus with meals until they get their test results back.
Thanks for joining us. And if you have other strategies or examples you want to share, please let us know by emailing Jillian. Her email address is listed below. Thanks.